So New York wins the tip. Towns. That one, no good. Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother INNNN, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Jalen Duren is certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Hart, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Cunningham. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. No good on the triple. Pass to Towns. Tipped away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few here.
Here's Towns. Duren pulls it in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
It's on my back. JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Duren slams it in.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Now, here's Cunningham. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Back to Brunson. And the layup falls.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Here's Cunningham. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's stolen by Duren. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
And the dunk by Towns.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Cunningham, and it's in there. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And the strength of Cunningham, fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Bridges outside. And the 3 off target. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 15th assist run. And Duren slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now, here's Cunningham. 6 points for him.
Nice
Robinson
on
with the
me.
block. And Hart has it in the corner. Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
To the middle. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Cunningham's shot is off. Knicks trailed by 11. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Driving inside. And that one good. 8 points for Cade Cunningham.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And Howland gets it to go. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And his group in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 17. Now Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Here's Cunningham.
Awesome.
Rebounded by Hart.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
gets it to go. Holland got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Out to Thompson. He slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Pistons leading by 13. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Knicks trailed by 13 to the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thompson. Ivy with the bucket.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
.51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cunningham's got 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out. And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Stolen by Brunson. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Hart left side. From down low. Count the basket. Hart's got 4 points this quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Thompson. Now Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 10.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket,
Wow,
but how
say
about
if
that
it's second better do this move than me.
And so is Detroit with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Cunningham. Takes it off the glass. Cunningham's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Pistons.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but what he puts it to use down low.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
So it's the Pistons now. Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 8.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Down low. Here's Harris. Ivy on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Timeout.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for New York. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Ivy with the bucket.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Pass to Yabusele. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Yabusele's got his first basket. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Unloads. The shot by Ivy, no good. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to get reset, I can do it. Guys, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. And the former Rookie of the Year, Malcolm Brogdon. Now a heady veteran, Tim, and always helping.
Yeah, Kevin, this is a 6th man winner back in 2023. And not to mention, he also won the Citizenship Award. Just an incredible career for the former 2nd-round pick.
Pistons lead by 16. Thompson in the corner. It's rebounded by New York. Takes a step back. Pass to Hart. To the inside. Out to Brunson. Thompson with it. 8 points for him. Harris a screen. Here's Ivy. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And one of the best guard finishers. Ivy relentless when attacking the rim.
Detroit shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
Inside, and it's Towns penetrating. Stolen by Thompson. Ivey with it. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Thompson. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Hart outside. Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. Screen by Hart. For the three. They get the rebound. Anunoby outside. Second chance shot. No good on that one. Pistons leading by 16. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Ivey. Harris outside. Off on the layup. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Hart. Out to Bridges. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. Beyond the arc. The shot by Ivey, no good. Back to Anunoby. He got it up. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 16. Pass to Brogdon. Takes the three. Duran pulls it in. Now here's Ivey. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Down low. Duran. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Out to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link. It has some truth to it.
Cunningham for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 21.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham cover. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And a new group in for the Knicks. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. To the paint. It's stolen by Duran. Ivey on the wing. And another three for Detroit. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pistons?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals. Being active with their hands and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Bridges with the steal. Robinson with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Hart, no good. Pistons leading by 20. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got 23 points.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And here's Brunson outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
No way. That was a fast ass 8 seconds. The fuck? My boy gonna be in the MVP conversation this year, man.
Back to Hart. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And it's 6 points for Josh Hart.
Every coach in this league loves
Fucking behind the back is broken.
It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
To the inside. The kick out to INNNN. Shot clock at 6. Bridges with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham right side. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trailed by 20.
We can run that hoe back tomorrow for sure. Gotcha.
So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense.
Damn, I don't know what I shot there.
Offensive rebound. Out left of the wing. Outside Robinson. Pistons passing it around. And that one is stuffed right through.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brogdon. And so Detroit
He did.
by a big margin. And the outcome of this one.
That nigga, our man had 7 steals, bro. Kevin Durant had 5. So I'm gonna chill time.